Alright, hello and welcome to new playthrough. Today we are playing Detective Instinct, Farewell My Beloved. It just came out 26th of November, the date of this recording. It is a detective adventure visual novel, which is, you don't see that every day. Once we get into the gameplay, it kind of reminds me of two games that strikes me, that I recall is Comic-Con Detective Club, which I personally haven't played, and Jake Hunter, which is another detective series. It's a niche. It's popular in Japan, but it came over to the West. Some games in the West. But yeah, it has that kind of old, 2000s, maybe the 90s text box visual novel kind of game. But it's very, you don't see every day, right? A detective visual novel. Also, I'm a big fan of, Hotel Dusk, Phoenix, right? But yeah, it came out today. Don't really know if the devs are Japanese. We do see some Japanese text here. No idea if it's a Western developer or not. But yeah, let's get straight into it. I've tried to steer clear from the demo, which was released in last year, I think. I think it was also in the Next Fest as well. But yeah, I kept my eyes on this game, and today is the day we're gonna start playing it. Looking through the, I guess, synopsis, basically, we're on a train, I think, cross-country train or something like that. We're trying to solve a missing person. Someone's missing, and I think nobody knows who's missing except for one person. And yeah, let's see what gets. We'll see what the game entails, because it gets straight into the cutscene. Let's see. I hope the music ain't loud, but we'll find out. Alright, never mind. I thought just get straight into the main menu. We got customization, autoplay. Nah, what's this? Restore submenu, restore menu. Can you use a controller? I don't think. Oh no, you can. Should I play this on controller? Move the mouse away. English or Japanese. Got licenses. Simple, direct, medium, layer. The software is provided as is without the origin of this software. I don't know what this is. Is that how they made the pre-render stuff? I might look into that later. Yeah, how's the music? It looks alright as I look into it. It's max though. Alright. I'll put the text speed. We'll do normal first. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, now we're getting into the cutscene. Yeah, but as you can see, it really does, that really old style of game. Alright, chapter one. We got the classic intro. Alright, here's someone knocking on the door, chamber door. What? What is that knocking? Whoa, we got everything here. What's this, log? Is that a log? What's menu? I could change it on the fly. That's nice tech. Somebody at my door. Is the music loud? I think it is actually loud. Open up. This is the place. Uh-oh. Whoa. Police. All right, let me lower it down a bit. Yo, it's getting tense already. We're the ones committing the crime. Police. You have 5 seconds until we bust this door down. 5, 4. Oh, okay, all right. Hold on. I'm getting up. Your hands where I can see them. You're under arrest. Under arrest? What for? Sleeping? You know what? You know what you did. You heartless monster. A murder has taken place in this very room. And you're the culprit. What? What? Yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're right here. Yeah, this... Alright, I don't know why I just saved it. Murder. Yeah, this is, here's a text box. A text box style. We're gone. Alright, that's right, buddy. The murder took place in this very room only a short time ago. That's impossible. I've been here all night. You really aren't helping your case, pal. Yeah, they even got, what's this, black borders? There's like a border around here. Is it in like the right resolution? Is that... even. Worth a fill it. Alright, the fill actually... aspect? What if I fill it? Alright, there's the filled up. Okay, the room. Officer? Are you sure you have the right room? Should I don't want to hear another word out of you. How can I get him to listen to me? You must be in the wrong place, but how can I prove that to him? I need to find more about this murder. What, go back to murder? Still playing dumb, eh? Criminals like you make me sick. To think you could throw a man out of the window 5 stories to his death and then lie about it is simply nauseating. Sir, this is the first floor. Right here, no doubt about it. Can I check? Area? This is my hotel room, room 105. Yeah, it's on the first floor. I was right. I just guessed. Sir, this is the first floor. This man was out for blood. What do I do? Wait, did he say a man fell 5 stories from this room? But that's... okay, back to the murder, I guess. I've nothing more to say for you. Hope you enjoy prison, buddy. The room. Officer, you said a man was thrown out the window of this room and fell 5 stories to his death? That's right. But that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh yeah? And why not, wise guy? Because we're on the first floor. Man, I've called it. I've called it. I haven't even played the demo. That was a good guess for me. 1,000-yard stare. But I was told room 105. What was it? 501. 501. Officer Loader. Loader? 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 You know what? Actually, police nod might actually be a good inspiration as well. Boss. You were taking so long to join us at the scene. I was beginning to wonder if you got lost. I see you were just harassing this young man. Yeah, that's right, sir. My mistake, sir. That's there, though. I don't like how these guys are staring at me. The rest of the team is waiting for you upstairs. I'll join you in a minute. Sir, yes, sir. Loader? Loader. Apologies for Officer Loader. He sometimes get a little carried away, you know. Haha. Our style's pretty cool as well. Yeah, you're alright. You know, actually under arrest. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Yeah, if somebody came in, barging in, saying I'm the person. Yeah, I'm just, what's exactly going on here? Perfectly reasonable question. I guess I could let you in on the situation. It's the least I could do after my officer disturbed your sleep so rudely. Haha. Hey, what's your name? Oh. Are we Jeb? What's his actual name? Should I go? What if I end it? No. No, I'll be myself then. Alright, Jeb, did I hear that right? Yep, that's me. Could be someone else. Could be like... Alright, nice to meet you, Jeb. I'm Detective Daltrey. If you like, what would you like to know? Are you allowed to tell me this? Was somebody really murdered here? Earlier tonight, a man fell to his death from a room on the 5th floor of this hotel through a shattered window. It's a bit of an odd situation, but despite Officer Loader's enthusiasm, it's too early to say if foul play was involved. Hold on, I need to turn the music on my end. Alright, get immersed. Alright, anyways, I'm shocked you slept through all the commotion. Didn't you hear the sirens? Yeah, I don't think so. Heavy sleeper, huh? I can tell you just a little bit more if you like. Alright. Whoa, a little bit more. He's telling me the whole damn scene, bro. We haven't ID him yet, but he's a man in his mid-30s or so. Okay. Give me the whole autopsy report. Like I said, the victim fell from a room on the 5th floor. Curiously, though. Yeah, so this is just the... Well, chapter 1, of course, but this is like the first case now. The room he fell from was unoccupied. Technically, nobody should have been there at all. Strange, right? So clearly it was some kind of meetup or something. The victim hit the ground pretty close to the hotel's entrance, so it caused quite a scene. A lot of guests here are still roaming around downstairs trying to figure out what's going on. I wonder if that includes Emma and Professor Matt. Oh, alright. So I know Emma is like the leading... One of the leading... heroines? Yeah. Heroines of the story? Alright, I think I've said enough. I better get back to the crime scene. You alright now? Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. Fantastic. Now, if you just put on these handcuffs... It's just joshing. I'm kidding. Man, you Americans really have no sense of humor, huh? Where are we? Yes, are we in... Is it really that obvious I'm American? Clearly I have an American accent. Hey, don't stay up too late, kid. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. Get some sleep? After all that? Impossible. My night is ruined. Well, as long as I'm awake. I guess I might as well check out all the commotion downstairs. I wonder if Emma and Professor Marlin are awake. So yeah, so Emma... I'm gonna say... Heroine? Heroine? Not often I say that. But she is one of the leading characters. Including myself, I guess. Oh, there she is, I think. So, it's true, huh? Hey, is that... Hey, Emma. Oh, Jeff. Where have you been? Don't tell me you slept through all of this. Kind of funny story about that, actually. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? That's just like you. Yeah, I'll tell you later, so... I guess somebody really did die here. I don't think I'm a heavy sleeper. I think I'll notice if there's like commotion and shit. Maybe not, it depends, actually. Yeah, just back there is where it all happened, I think. You can see the broken window if you look up at the 5th floor. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like they drew an outline on the street in the spot where they first found the body. Wow, I can't believe it. Pretty scary, right? I sort of wanted to get a closer look at the investigation, but the police are keeping people away from the scene. Closer look? Are you serious? I know, it's morbid. But I can't help but be a little yeah, aren't you? Hold on a sec. A little curious. Alright, a little. Have you seen Professor Martin around? Ah, yes, he was just here a second ago. I think he went to get more information from one of the police officers. Actually, he just wants to make sure everything is safe. Oh, there he is, over there. Alright, there he is. Yeah, I wonder... Is this the missing person? I think the missing person is a woman, so... I wonder what they're talking about. I think he starts. Hello, Jeff. I see you finally woken up. Yeah. So, what's the situation here? Well, they didn't tell me much. They're saying there's no danger, but that we should be cautious. I think they're just as confused as the rest of us, frankly. This is some ghastly business regardless. I must apologize that our trip would end this way. I'm assuming, yeah, that's a Americanized apologize there, no? Oh, it's fine, Professor. Maybe we got some US devs, no? It's not your fault. Besides, it'll be an interesting story to tell everyone back home. She's really enjoying this, isn't she? Yes, well, I agree with the police that the safest place for us to be right now would be behind the locked doors of our rooms. I would suggest the two of you to head back inside as soon as possible. Am I solving this case? It seems like it. We will, Professor. Our rooms are real safe, at least until the cops came knocking. Yeah, we have an early day tomorrow. Remember that our train departs at 7:10 a.m. Or 10 past 7. I know it will be hard to sleep after all this commotion, but please try your best. I'll meet you both in the lobby at 6:30, okay? Sleep well now. Alright, good night. Good night, Professor. I guess it is getting late. Maybe we should go back inside. Aha! If it isn't our prime suspect returning to the scene of the crime. Oh, Hello, detective. I'm suspect. Detective, excuse me? It's a long story. Yeah. You just couldn't resist coming down here, could you? You know, that kind of curiosity might get you in trouble someday, ha. Detective, what's going on here? Is Jeff in trouble? Oh, no. We were just having a laugh, right, buddy? Yeah, so funny. Ooh, too funny. Well, I just came back to check on the status of the investigation down here, so... Oh, have you discovered anything new, detective? Who's asking? Oh, my name's Emma. Jeff and I are both college students from America. I was just... I wonder what year this is set in. Curious. Yes, just curious. College students, huh? What are you studying? Oh, English literature. Really? Oh. A friend here doesn't strike me as the type. Don't judge a book by its cover, detective. Well, let's see. If you study literature, you must be pretty inquisitive, interested in human behavior, curious, resourcefulness, perhaps. Probably shouldn't, but... To be honest, we're about to wrap things up. We're pretty certain we've just found about everything there is to find here, and yet... Maybe it couldn't hurt if we took one last look around with some fresh eyes on the scene. Is this allowed? I'll tell you, that's not... I'll tell you, alright, just over there is where the body was found. Don't worry, it isn't there anymore. Why don't you two take a quick look? I'll give you a few minutes and you let me know if you spot anything interesting. Deal? You wanna let us investigate the crime scene? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Who knows? Maybe you see something we overlooked. Yeah, this guy seems pretty lax on... Plus, let's just say I own you for NFA. Alright, that's right. What do you think, Jeff? Seems like a rare opportunity. I think we should take it. How is this an acceptable police procedure? Yeah, that's right. A little quick quip. Are you okay with the ride? Wait, Emma. Alright, Emma's just ran in. Looks like she's getting a head start. Come on, don't be so uptight. It's fine. Trust me. You'll have fun. This idea... Whoa, hold on. This guy's idea of fun is a little suspect. I can't deny I'm curious. A little suspect? You know what? I think... No, man. You know what? Sure, why not? That's the spirit. I'll be right over there if you find anything or have any questions. Good luck. Does people say, like, little sus... I mean, people say sus, right? But... and, you know, sus is short of suspect. Or suspicious. This is, what? This is the spot. Yeah. I don't think people say this guy's a little suspect. Maybe a little suspicious, but... Alright, well, I'm checking the area. Nothing there. Alright, I got a cursor. This is where the body landed, huh? Somebody's looking up in the thing, I can see that. Yeah, right between that lamppost and the bush. Should we take a closer look? Yeah, sure. Let's just try to stay out of the way. We're going in? Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Let's see what we can find here. Left side. Abdomen. Some shards of glass from the broken window scattered on the ground. Better watch our step. Oh, man. Do you see this, Emma? That must be a blood stain. Yeah, how awful. It looks like most of it is centered around his lower torso. Man, I'm gonna be sick. Man, I'm gonna... No, man. The lower torso, that's interesting. How so? Well, he died from a fall, right? Why would he be bleeding from his stomach? That's really good point. He got shot, probably. We should ask the detective about that. Wait, hold on. How about the area? This is where the body was found. Right outside the hotel lobby. I've seen so many crime scenes on TV and in movies and stuff, but to be investigating one in real life is surreal. The detective probably shouldn't be letting us do this. So let's make the most of this opportunity while we still can. Wait, I'm not... Right, there's someone up in the window. How's the search going? Can we move on? Alright, let's just talk the blood. Ah, you noticed that too. The body had a number of cuts, some of them pretty deep. We found blood on the pieces of the broken window in the hotel room, so... Oh, the glass, that's right. Still, that's a good catch. I didn't mention the cuts before, so I could tell you're really thinking... yeah, keep it up. Thank you, sir, we will. Wait, can I get out? Get me out of here. Who's that up there? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Excuse me. There's a guy watching everything from his room on the second floor, and he's not being very subtle about it. Oh, that's just creepy. I'm not sure I like being watched from above like that. I think he should mind his own business. This is a real crime scene, not some kind of show. Was you doing the same thing just a few minutes ago? Huh? No, not at all. I was just curious. For the right reasons, and he's... not. Alright. of the cops. I think this officer is using a walkie-talkie. Yeah, no action here at all. Probably just a drunken accident. Oh, and he's up to his ankles again. Yep, civilians even worse. They look like tourists. Why can't he just be normal? Don't say anything. I just know we all get in trouble for this if it gets out. God, how did a guy like that make detective anyways? This is really... Yeah, I can't say that. My tongue. Looks like he's investigating the spot where they found the body. Humiliating? There we go. It's the detective. We should speak to him. Alright, hold on. This has been doing much. Hey, you! Oh, it's Loda. What are you two doing here? This area is off limits. Leave now, or else I'll bring you downtown. You again. Calm down. Your boss said we could help investigate. You expect me to believe Detective Daltrey would allow civilians to do an active crime scene? Well, I do believe it. That sounds like something he'd do. My apologies. Thought you were supposed to be helping investigate the hotel room. Why are you back down here? Oh, they told me they didn't need me, so they sent me back down. But it's okay. I'm ready to help no matter where I'm told to be. In the sense that this guy's presence isn't wanted in either location. Can I help you with anything, or... Yeah, true. What you got? From what I was told, the crime scene was reported very shortly after it happened. Someone in the hotel room heard the glass shatter and called us right away. After they looked out the window and saw a body. The station's right down the street, so we got here pretty quick. Nobody's been on the scene but us. We don't know anything about the victims yet. He wasn't carrying any form of ID, no wallet or anything. Pretty strange. Detective Daltrey is my hero. I don't care what the other officers say. They got him all wrong. So what if he doesn't always do things by the book? He's always looking out for people. There's nobody on earth with a bigger heart. Someday, I hope to work my way up to detective so I can solve crimes and help people just like him. What do you think, huh? You think I have what it takes to be a detective? Oh, yeah, sure, man. Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. I will do my best. Alright, cool. What we're doing, discuss? Let's keep looking. There may be more left to find out. Alright, so that the hell... Out the way, Loda. Oh. Let me get out of your way. Yeah, thanks, Loda. What else am I looking at? Bush? It's a shame he just missed this bush. I wonder if it would have broken his fall. From that high up? I don't think so, Jeff. This is a movie. I don't know. That bush looks pretty thick to me. Hold on. I think I see something in the bush. Jeff, let's look a little closer. I'm looking closer. Yeah, I think she's right. Let's take a look. Is that a wallet? They got the ominous tone. And that's what it looks like. Quick, let's tell the detective, Jeff. Yeah, that's what you should have in a detective, that ominous tone when you find something. Yeah, let's speak to Daltrey. How's the search going? Found a wallet. Wallet in the bush. Hold on a second. Yeah, is there going to be like an inspect mode? Well, if you look at that, good eyes, you two. This could very well be a huge piece of evidence. Do you think it belonged to the victim, or maybe the killer? Well, this is an ID in it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you who it belongs to. That would be against protocol. Oh, so now he cares about protocol. A man about safeguarding and data protection. Well, alright, I understand, detective. Man, now I just feel like a jerk. Alright, how about this? I may not be able to tell you directly who this world belongs to, but if you just happen to guess the identity of its owner, maybe I could tell you if you're on the right track. Detective, I don't think this is... how could we possibly guess that correctly? It could be anyone. Listen, being a detective is about much more than merely collecting evidence. Sometimes you need to take that evidence and make a deduction. Alright, hold on. Teaching us the ways. Look around the scene. Talk to someone of the other officers. See if you can narrow down a list of suspects. Then tell me what you think. Be warned. I won't be going easy on you. If you guess incorrectly, it's game over. Game over? What does that mean? Whoa, is that actually game over? Okay, you ready? Wait, no joke afterwards. No laugh like, oh, I'm just joshing, just kidding. No. He's serious. When you think you know who the world belongs to, just talk to me about... I can't mess this up. Not in the first chapter. He's testing us, Jeff. Come on, let's see if we can figure this out. The 3 slots. How many slots are there? Whoa, there's like 20 slots. The classic. I'll just go by the first 2 slots. Or the first 3 slots. All right, let's speak to. We go back to loader. Officer loader reporting. All right, here we go. Wallet. What's this about a wallet in the bush? Huh? That's weird. Why is it weird? Oh, well, I was going to check the bush before, but I was told it was already checked and that nothing was found. Who told you that? I had a hard time believing Detective Daltrey would miss something like that. He's very observant, you know? So they checked the bush earlier, but didn't find the wallet? Does it mean it wound up there after the investigation already started? Yeah, don't put that in my head. Is that... is that true? Hold on. Yeah, was it put afterwards? Is Daltrey the murder? The murder? Alright, we're checking. Let's talk to the other officers, I guess. On top of that, get this. It happened again. What's this? Was he saying the same thing? I know. It's the second time this month he lost it at a crime scene. He's such a mess. Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. He's gonna say, I can't believe he lost it again. I can't believe he lost it again. Oh, this guy. Alright, nothing. What, am I missing something? How about this guy's wallet? Relight? Nothing special. Let's review what we know about the scene. Alright, apparently, only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loader told us when Detective Daltrey investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. The policeman on the walkie-talkie was saying something about someone having lost something on the scene. What, is it his wallet? Is that why? Don't tell me. Is it really... Is it his wallet? Wait, let's... What does it say? I can't believe he lost it again. Was it Daltrey's one? Alright, let's speak to Daltrey. How's the search going? Wallet? Just talk to me. You probably already have a list of people to talk to me about, don't you? Apparently, only the police have been at the scene of the crime scene that happened. When he investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. It's something about... I'm guessing it's Daltrey now. Daltrey? Wait. Are you saying you think this is my wallet? Yeah, I guess. That answer is correct. Wow, I can't believe you figured it out. You see, I always keep my wallet in my left pocket of my jacket, but a few weeks ago I tore a hole in it. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of an investigation, muscle memory takes over and I forgot about the hole. Or forget about the hole. I guess it fell out while I was checking the bush earlier, huh? Oh, don't give me that look. Haven't you ever dropped something by accident? Not while investigating a crime scene. Yeah, I lost it twice apparently. Alright, I recognize this seems pretty unprofessional, but I assure you, I really am very good at my job. I'm just a bit clumsy, is all. Ha. Well, detective, I'm glad we helped you find your wallet. Yes, thank you both very much. I'll give you a tip for this, but sadly, I'm not carrying any cash. How convenient. In the wallet? Yeah. Detective, I think we just found something really important. Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. I wonder what that was all about. Oh. As much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your rooms now. You find something important, detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before it gets back to my boss. I let terrorists investigate the crime scene, ha! Oh, shoot. Just when we were starting to find some things. Huh? He didn't seem to care too much about that before. I wonder what changed his mind. Yeah. It's alright, detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime. Well, probably not anytime. In fact, more likely never again. Ah, you two are naturals, I can tell. Just remember, as fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. When you're looking for the truth, well, you may not always like what you find. He's trying to give us a profound advice, or is he making excuses about the wallet? Don't let that stop you. A true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Understood? Understood, Detective. Have a good night, you two. I hope you enjoyed your time in Vidreka? Excluding this whole mess, of course. Anyone knows when Vidreka is? I'm assuming somewhere in Europe now. Yeah. At least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary inside. You should head back inside. It's almost midnight. Yeah, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, Jeff. Good night. Night, Emma. Well, I've had enough playing detective for one night. Time for bed. I'm still not very tired, though. Check the area. I wonder how long the police will be here. Go to a hotel room. Are we going to bump into someone? Oh, here we go. Just the sprite on the pre-rendered. You know, I wonder how they did this. The pre-rendered stuff. No. Knock. Oh no, not again. Jeff, are you awake? Emma, yeah. Hang on 1 second. Where? The door. Open the door. Hi, Jeff. I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's just, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. Yeah, me too. I need to take off my mind off it. So, well, I need to take off, what I said? Need to take my mind off it, yeah. Take it. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? Are we going to talk about, like, the main gist of the story? Well, have you thought about what you're going to write your term paper about yet? Oh, yeah. The hot dog stand outside the hotel? The election process? I don't even know, man. The revolution effect on contemporary Vidrekan literature? That could be interesting. What writers are you going to focus on? Oh, that's, so many good ones. I don't want to leave any out, you know. No, be specific. Claude? Rains? No, you could just tell me if you have no ideas. I'm not going to judge you. Much. Oof. That hurts. Listen, Jeff, as your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Tutor? Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. He usually only accepts seniors for a direct study, remember? Yeah, I know. I wish you stopped calling herself my tutor. It's so embarrassing. So please, are we both the same? Yeah, think about it. I could help you with her too, if you like. No, it's fine. Trust me. I plan on gathering my thoughts once we get on the train tomorrow. Great, I believe in you. Alright, term paper. If you need any advice, just ask. I'm always happy to help. Train. I'm looking so forward to this. I never imagined I'd get to travel on a luxury train. We'll be riding for 3 whole days. Feels so romantic, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It would be a lot faster to just fly out of Vidreka. Back to London, bud. Oh, but trains are so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through Europe, through the European countryside. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Jeff. We're so lucky Martin has connections. You sound so excited. I am, aren't you? Come on, even just a little? Sure, I don't really like flying anyway. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. I'm just sad that the trip is already over, you know? Vidreka is so beautiful. Man's lucky he got to grow up here. Sleep? Alright, murder. I was hoping we could talk something else, you know? Yeah. Why make this an option, huh? No. It isn't that I'm not curious about it, it's just I'll never get some sleep if you think about it. True. You think Martin already went back to sleep? Oh, definitely. He doesn't like to stay up late. Alright. I shouldn't tell you this, but one semester, the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movie from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh no, was the movie that boring? Oh no, the movie was fascinating. When it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well... Yeah, that's so funny, I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know, he's not so bad when you get to know him. Alright, I'm sleeping. Alright, let me save though. feeling pretty sleepy now. Talk to Emma like, nah, it's bedtime. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna try to get some sleep again. Thanks for talking to me, with me, Jeff. I think I feel better now. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, Jeff. I'm sorry this happened. But we still must go through with the plan. I was gonna make a joke about sleep, you know, your sleep paralysis demon. I don't think I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow. If you aren't, I don't want you to die too. Please. Alright. Alright, that's chapter 1. Alright, no. Alright, this was just the prologue. No mystery solved. Yeah, what does this ring represent? You tell me, guys. We'll probably find out. Here you go. We got the title card. Chapter 2. Alright. We're gonna get into the meat of it. On the train. You know, Emma's right. This is kind of nice. Very cozy. We don't have anything like this in America, and if we did, I'm sure I couldn't afford it. What a shame. Well, I'm just gonna kick back these next few days, enjoy the ride, and think about that term paper. Ugh. What should I even write about? I wonder if Emma's thinking the same thing. No, knowing her, she's probably already has her whole essay outlined. I'm gonna need to catch up. Maybe I should start brainstorming some ideas. Jeff, can I come in? Oh, hey Emma. Yeah, the door's open. What's up? Hey, is everything alright? Looking a bit distraught, yeah. Jeff, something very strange is going on. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but will you listen to me for a minute? I need to make sure I'm not crazy. Of course, what's on your mind? Okay, let me just start at the beginning. After we departed, I decided to get up and take a look around. Eventually, I made my way to the observation car in the back of the train because I wanted to check out the outdoor platform. I stood outside for a bit to get some fresh air. I thought I was alone, but then I heard something. There was a woman behind me, sitting by herself in one of the seats. She looked like she had been crying. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. No, that's alright. I'm sorry if I startled you. I know it was none of my business, but seeing her like that, I just wanted to help somehow. I asked if she was okay, and we got to talking a bit. It seemed to calm her down a little, so I offered to buy her a drink in the lounge car. She was really very nice. She seemed troubled, like something was on her mind. She wouldn't be specific, and I wanted to respect her privacy, but she was so apologetic. There was one thing she said to me. You're a very nice girl, but I really don't deserve your kindness. It made me very sad for someone to feel that way. We were probably in the lounge car for half an hour or so. Then I didn't sleep much last night and I was starting to feel really tired, so I told her I was going to take a nap, but that we should meet up in the same spot for lunch later. She agreed and I left. So did you meet up for lunch? No, Jeff, that's the problem. I can't find her. What do you mean? I went back to the lounge car around noon. She wasn't there. I waited a few minutes, but this is the weird thing. I asked the bartender if he had seen her, and he said no. So she never came back. I mean, he said he never saw her at all. He told me that when I came to the lounge car earlier, I was alone. What? I argued with him for a bit, but he was insistent. I said there must be a mistake, but Oh, some mistake. Okay, well, was there anyone else who saw you with this woman? Well, there were 3 other people in the lounge car while we were talking. An old man and 2 men wearing polos. They weren't there when I went back, but there was also that strange couple. When the 2 of us were going from the observation car to the lounge car, we passed the cabin as the man and the woman were coming out. I swear they gave us the funniest look. I went back to the cabin and asked them if they'd seen her, and the woman told me the same thing as the bartender. It's like she never existed at all. I don't mean to sound skeptical, but you sure you met this woman? It wasn't just a vivid dream or something? Jeff, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. It's just, this is all very strange. No, it's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but Jeff, I know that I met this woman. She's real. I don't know why everyone's claiming she isn't, but I'm really worried about her. She didn't just seem upset. She seemed frightened. I can't explain it. It was just a look she gave me. What if something happened to her? Okay, let's not panic here. I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. How about you and I look around a bit and see if we can find her? Could we? Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you with this. No problem. We should also look for the people you were with in the lounge car. Maybe we could talk to that couple again. And anyone else who might have seen you together. Don't worry, Emma. We'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Trev. Alright, we have no time to lose. How about we start with the lounge car and see if any of the men came back? You know, actually, you know, with this ring thing, it kind of reminds me of, you know, with yeah. It kind of reminds me of, what's it called? Time Hollow on DS. That's a pretty good mystery. That's a mystery one. That's not a detective. There's a really good mystery visual novel. Oh, and this woman. Did you happen to get her name? What did she look like? Her name? Oh, shoot. I can't remember. My memory's fuzzy for some reason. She got spiked. I thought it began with an A, but she was tall with dark hair. She was wearing a... Also, what if this goes at late 30s, late 20s, early 30s? I'm sorry, that all comes to mind. What if Emma is tripping? What if there's something going on in the car? This is going to be crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. That's the... Should we go or recap? Recap from the beginning. No, don't recap. No. Back in the observation room. Yeah, we talked a little bit. Did she share drinks in the lounge car? We agreed to meet over lunch, but when I found her, she was missing, and everyone, yeah, said she wasn't with her. Like, I'm the only person who remembers she existed at all. Oh, I hope she... Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, before you go, do you have your notepad? You should take it with you, just in case we learn anything about it. Or if you get any ideas for your paper while we're out and about. Even now, she's still thinking about the term paper. Okay, I'll bring it. I got my notes. Emma. My friend and the other student. Yeah, she's a near graduating senior, about 1 year older. So she's just a year up. I first met her in my freshman, so she must have been in her 2nd year, I guess. Emma was the student volunteer assigned to read my writing and offer feedback. Never considered myself a good writer, but she really believed in me. My grade improved dramatically after I started following her advice. It's probably not an exaggeration to say that it's because of her that I wound up majoring in English literature. Anyway, we've been friends ever since, but she still sort of acts like she's my teacher, which is a little irritating. It's alright. I wouldn't mind. If I had that opportunity, I wouldn't mind that. Maybe because she's not like a proper, like, teacher. She's just a year older than mine and Emma's professor. He's leading... Is that correct, grammar? Mine and Emma's? I don't know. He's leading this director study trip in Vendreka. Should I just search up where Vendreka is? Let me just search up. Hold on. There's like a fake place. Yeah, it is a fake place. Or maybe it isn't. Let me know. But we're somewhere in Europe, basically. What it is. What's going on? Hold on. Alright, so let's see. He was originally eventually landing in America as an English literature professor. He has a reputation for being strict and demanding. A lot of students take it as a personal challenge to try to press him with their writing, but very few actually do. Emma is one of them, and I'm trying to be the other. I haven't known him for very long, but Emma has studied with him for a couple of years. She swears by him. I get the sense that he really values her as a pupil, but me? Not so much. Okay. Missing woman? Nobody's seen the scene since. Described. Emma also said that the woman seemed uneasy. Witnesses. Bartender, polo shirt, and a couple, right? Okay. Oh, what's Vendreka? Yeah, it is a different. It is a fictional land. A small English-speaking European country. That's a very rare place in the middle of Europe. Emma and I came to Vendreka as part of the direct study program under Professor Ryan, focused on 20th century Vendrekan literature. The Revolution, a period in which revolutionaries fought. I'm thinking this is like in the 80s or something. We're in 80s, 90s. Like, do cross-country trains even... they're not as prevalent probably as before, but they exist, I know that, but... Emma and I came to Vendreka as part of the study abroad program under Professor Mann to learn about the 20th century. Kind of a niche subject, but it's been interesting learning about such an unfamiliar culture. I don't know why I'm trying to say that. Mann was invited back to his home country by an old friend, a Vendrekan senator named Gordon. I think it was Emma's idea to turn it into a study abroad trip, but I don't really know. If I'm being honest, I don't think that I belong on this trip, but Emma really wanted me to come. I didn't want to disappoint her by saying no, but frankly, I feel a bit out of my depth with this subject. Yeah, I'm a little concerned my term paper is going to be a disaster. I'm trying my best. I get the sense that man didn't think I should have come. Yeah, I get a sense. Alright, okay, never mind. The boy's like struggling to speak words. Alright, let's go out to the lounge, go. The boy is struggling to speak coherent sentences. Alright, not a lot of people here, huh? Yeah, I don't recognize, you know, I like the moving background at the back there. Let's ask around, maybe somebody here knows something. That's 2020, that's 2025 tech, 2024 tech. With the movement. In probably like older games, you don't really see much animation. Alright, let's look around. I don't know why I keep talking to Emma. Who's this guy? Wait a second. Is that... Oh, it's the Deltree. Well, if it is my favorite murder suspect, I fancy meeting you here. Detective Daltrey, what are you doing here? Hey now, there's no way to greet an old friend, is it? How are you doing? And is that meant to be like, I wouldn't say offensive, but I'm okay. Maybe it's a little harsh on the words there. Detective, what are you doing here? As usual, nobody's happy to see me. But that's okay. No hard feelings. You should say I'm happy to see you, but what are you doing here? Let's just say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know. Came into some new evidence, and oh yeah, I could press Y. Oh yeah, we've got Daltrey here. He doesn't really act much like a policeman. He's very aloof and kind of absent-minded. Maybe I'm missing something. Or he's like a savant. I pointed you to this train. Wait, just tell me, is the killer on board? Whoa, easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that, but no, that's not specifically why I'm here. I'm assuming he's trying to find like this agent or spy, but I don't know why I'm thinking he's an agent or spy, but yeah. We have reason to believe there's a connection between this train and this case. And the case, so rather than let the opportunity pass me by, here I am. Hey, Jev, you don't think the woman I met has something to do with this Daltrey case, do you? I don't know. Can't hurt to ask him about it though. Hey detective, what else do you have learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Though, I guess I could say I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. Well, alright, I'll at least tell you this. We ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out he was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. As far as we can tell, he was nobody special, just one of the 1,000 immigrants among the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. A Gambrican, immigrant called Otto Keller, huh? Will I know? Alright, we don't know what Gambrican is. Gambrica. No, Gambrican. Yeah, Gambrica. Alright, the victim of a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Alright. I was going to tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Alright. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of the investigation significantly. A small bullet. A bullet? Does that mean... Oh, so I was right about he got shot now. Upon closer examination of the window fragments, we determined a gunshot is what likely shattered the glass. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in our hotel room last night. It's hard to say for what happened in there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive, and somebody else got away. Alright, Gambrica. So Otto Keller was an immigrant from Gambrica. That's right, you know about Gambrica, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of what we were studying. Vendrica, I don't know. It's not in my notes. It used to be one country, which for decades was alright for the revolution. Alright, maybe I do know. Against the occupying country. Alright, it didn't tell. Yeah, it's part of the. Well, I put two together. So that's Gambrica. I'm assuming on the right there. Used to be one country which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrican Revolution, the country was split up between the East and West. Alright. The West side gained its independence as Vendrica. On the East side remains under occupation of Gambrica to this day. Is this a... That reminds me of Germany now with the West and East side of... Is it West of East side Berlin? Don't know much, but I saw that film. I forgot what the film was. What's that film called? Yeah, I think you guys know if you know. If you know, you know. The film about the East... I forgot what was it called. About school or something? About the East and West side of Berlin. I don't even know if it's even Berlin. I think it is. Prior to the Vendrican... Alright. Directly east. Yeah. They got separated after the... Yeah, it changed after the revolution. Gained independence, but Gambrica remains under occupation to this day. Military occupation. So, alright. So, yeah, Gambrica is a bit... In conclusion to the revolution, the western half of Vendrica gained its independence, but the eastern half, now Gambrica, remains under occupation to this day. Yeah, so it is under... Is it correct to say it's under regime? Is that... Like, it's got a lot of military influence? I can't be too specific, but... Let's just say we have reason to believe Otto Keller was connected to this train. I'm here to find out why. Right? Missing woman. Yeah, can we talk about it? I don't think I've seen any woman fit in that description. Why do we ask? Yeah, can you keep a lookout, Deltry? It was a long story. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, and nobody I asked seemed to remember seeing her. A missing woman, huh? That's peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on this train, so I'm sure I'll see her eventually. Man, a couple of dead bodies, a missing woman? What's going on these days? Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, what did you just say? Look at the log. Yeah, is there a couple of people? Yeah, a couple of dead bodies. We just saw one person. So I'm guessing it's... Yeah, it's probably another connecting case before. What we're discussing. Is it just me or did he say a couple of dead bodies? Yeah, do you think he misspoke? I don't know, but I'm curious what's going on with this case. Alright, detective, what do you mean by a couple of dead bodies? Huh? What? Did I say that? Yes, detective, you did. I heard it too. Sorry, I slipped up. Alright, you got me. Curse my big mouth. Fine, I'll tell you. This morning, we discovered something... This morning? Something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim. Well, is that a couple when it's two? No way, another victim. I was assuming, like, it's related to a previous one. But at about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead in his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of struggle. It was Paul Maxwell, face first in his dinner plate. Oh, that was just awful. Agreed, such a waste of good prime rib. I wouldn't shed a tear for all Maxwell, honestly. Rumors have floated around for years about him. Blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately, and now I guess we never will. Bummer, right? Is that it? Okay, so somebody else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? Alright. We have 2 victims now. Okay. Should I go on then? What does this have to do with the hotel case? Aha, I'm glad you asked. So, after a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper, and his name was Otto Keller, a victim from the hotel. It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder. Well, I'm sure it's too strange to be coincident, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. What next? Do I always have to go there? The detective was just talking about the bartender, right? I wonder what they were talking about. Alright, let's... Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so we have to. So you do have to go back and discuss, like this back and forth here. Oh, him. I was just getting a beer. Not really like a, oh, I need help kind of button. What's that supposed to mean? Jeez. All American college students, they're subtitled. Just one drink. I tend to speak to everyone on the train eventually. That's part of my investigation. He's a bit of an odd guy. It gives me the creeps if I'm being honest. Missing woman. Alright. Whoa. Alright, that doesn't seem like he knows anything about her. But the new evidence in this case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, and a little eerie, honestly. It seems like it's even more serious than we realize. We should probably leave him to his investigation. I don't want to distract him. Alright, hold on as I adjust my seat. And slouching a bit. I don't know, he seems to have no problem finding ways to distract himself. It's just all about we know at this point. Huh? How about that? I said I couldn't tell you much, but I kind of told you a whole lot, didn't I? Oops. Well, whatever, it's fine. I trust you two. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? If Daltrey's like the murderer, it's gonna be over for the Daltrey fans. We won't detect that. Odd character, but I kind of, he's, kind of like him. I should get back to work. I have quite a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. So with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. He should keep an eye out, especially if he's police. What do you think we should do, Jeff? I think it's about time we talk to the bartender. There he is. Hey, doesn't he look like... What's his name? What can I get you? I think he's, Oh, nothing for me, if you don't mind. We want to ask you a few questions. Hello again. Again? Ah, yes, the girl. Oh, right, the man. Yeah. Ask away. Alright, notes added. We got a different soundtrack. Yeah, he reminds me of that guy. Wasn't he? It's like a very old actor. Looney Tunes made a parodied the guy. So it turns out Daltrey case involves 2 murders now. Yeah, the victim from Hotel Okello and a lawyer named Maxwell. Yeah. Okay, who's this? Edison Maxwell? This is his picture. Face first in his plate. A lawyer, he was found killed. Daltrey says he was a pretty shady character. Yep. Otto Keller was his housekeeper. Okay. Man who was killed at the hotel. On the 5th floor. He worked as a Gambican immigrant who worked as a housekeeper from a lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was found dead. Yeah, I mean, they're probably part of some kind of like coup? Is it a coup? Like revolution maybe? Another revolution? Maybe a spy group? Alright, what we're gonna do? Missing woman. Let's go from the top. There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. Right? We had a very selection of alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages here. Oh, that's cool. Our tea in particular is quite popular. Would you like something? Well, bartender. You want to know about me? I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch. You watch? Make sure my customers are enjoying them, of course. Daltrey was right. This guy gives me the creeps. That man said he was a detective. Is that true? Yeah, he was investigating a murder case. Oh, he is investigating a murder case. A murder, huh? I see. He's lying again, Jeff. I swear she was here. Yo, this is... Look at this. This is like assertive Emma. I believe you. It's just... Why would he lie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's going to change his mind, so maybe we should try asking him about something else. Maybe, but I kind of want to keep pressing him. Alright, let's press. The girl came to me, brought 1 cup of tea, drank it and left. Only 2 other customers have ordered drinks today. If anyone else had gone and drink with the girl, I know. Customers. It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clean. Yeah, it's only... What is it? Only 3 people you've interacted? I mean, aside from... Daltrey, but yeah, the girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came in and ordered a glass of wine. Just a moment ago, the man calling himself a detective ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks, nothing more. Or less. Or no less. Are you sure you're not forgetting any? My. Such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself. The cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for every individual drink sold, and it's quite clearly says 3. Alright, let's check. So you're saying this cash register tracks how many drinks he sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. Right, says 3. Well, okay, so we know 3 drinks were sold. 1 to Emma, 1 to Daltrey. 1 to some other woman that got a glass of wine. I wonder, I'm assuming that's the couple. How about the bartender? This bartender looks kind of scary. He's lying, but why? Request? There was no one. Let's think. Let's see what else he has to say. How about the drinks? Would you like something? No. Bartender. Nothing. Very intriguing. Customers again? Can you describe the woman who ordered a glass of wine? If you must know, she was a very glamorous woman in a sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous. Does that say boisterous? Doesn't sound like anything that the woman, like the woman Emma described, so I guess it wasn't her. I'm assuming it's the couple. I know what you're thinking, Jeff. There's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? And talk about the drinks? So, you serve tea here, yeah? The tea is a very special blend made of ingredients native to Vendreka. It is well known for its delicate flavor, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experienced a soporific effect when they drank too much, and subsequently reported quite vivid dreams. Tell me, girl, did you experience such a phenomenon? Well, yes. I did take a nap shortly after drinking, but I thought so. Even a small dose will be likely to cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. Though, I must admit, a dream so vivid, you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. But yeah, but the thing is Alright, easy down, mate. But the thing is, she met the woman before the drink. That, for me, is new. It will require further research. Research? Just what kind of experiments is this man running? Emma, be true to yourself. You saw this woman after. I mean, before the drinks. What exactly did you mean by research? The tea I serve is my own concoction. I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Is that allowed? That's on the train provider now. Therefore, when I create new formulas, they require testing. My customers are my subjects. Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks? It's none of your business. Relax. It's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. My drinks are harmless. And whoa, you see that face? And delicious. Would you like one? No thank you. So be it. Alright, let's do some discussion. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go for a walk. I just need to clear my head for a bit, I think. No! She's gone. Now look what you've done. What's the area looking like? Let's put you fancy up close. Maybe I'll come back tonight for a nightcap. Wait, what's the legal drinking age here? Yeah, we should be... How old would we be if... are we college students or university students? We're uni, no? I'm just gonna say, well, if we're majoring in something, yeah, I'm saying we're uni. Freshman, I'm saying... So, we're saying... I first met her in freshman. But she's now in her senior, so if I'm assuming it's like 3 years, maybe 4 years, there would be around like 19 or 20. There would be around 20. If the major is, well, if it's on 4 years, if 3 years, there'll be like 19. All right, so what I'm doing, am I thinking part Emma? A comment about the tea seems to really bother her. What if it was just a dream? I don't think so. No, there's just nowhere Emma would confuse a dream with reality. Think, what else I can ask this guy about? That's right, the other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a pair. Alright. We have to think as well, damn. Yes, I remember the man you speak of. The 2 men in the polos left after about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He has been gone for quite some time. Is there anything else you could tell me about them? The men in polos were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about? I cannot say. The old man, however... Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad out of place. Out of place? What does that mean? think that's just about all I'm going to get out of this guy. I wonder if Emma went. Probably best not to bother her for now. The only thing left is check her. It's the couple Emma says she ran into and the woman on their way here. There was a cabin near the observation car ride. Maybe I'll go check it out. Alright, we're going. Yeah, the violin is playing pretty hard here. Or the cello. Cash register did say 3. This guy is an absolute creep. Lord knows what he's putting in his experimental T-blades. Still though, why would he lie about never seeing the missing woman? He's definitely hiding something from us. Maybe he's part of it as well, honestly. Maybe everyone's part of it. Maybe everyone on this train are spies of, what's his name? Gabrica? Well, I've checked every other car and yeah, and we've also progressed through the game, seems like. This has to be the one. What's this? S21? Come on. There has to be something. Wait. I recognize that voice. Emma? Is this her room? Oh, hi Jeff. What brings you here? I was just investigating. I'm assuming this ain't her room. Me too. Are you going through these people's things? What? No, it's not what it looks like, Jeff. You see, this is the cabin that couple I mentioned it was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here, and, you know, the door was open, so... You're trespassing, Emma. Okay, fine, it's exactly what it looks like, but Jeff, I swear these two are hiding something. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, the couple in this car gave us a really strange look. Like, they were surprised. I'm certain they recognized it. Alright, hang on. Let's wet the whistle a bit. Water break. Oh, Jev. I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's just... I'm just looking for any evidence that she existed at all. Or exists at all. It wasn't just a dream, I'm sure of it. Oh, Emma. Okay, I'll help you look. Let's make this quick before we get caught. Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Let's just hurry up before they come back. Okay. Hey, let me take shit. Check. I'm checking the hat. Is this a top hat? You know, there was a lot of men wearing hats. Wait, hold on. I'm about to like burp or something. You know, there was a lot of men wearing hats like this in Vendreka. Did I say right about the other place actually? Gambrica, yeah. Gambrica. Not Gabrica. Gambrica. Vendreka, Winda. It was like we time traveled back to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Men should go back wearing hats in America, don't you think? I'm assuming this is set in the 80s. Or maybe 90s. Sure, but doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? Or maybe we're in the 70s, you know? You never know. You should try it on. I bet you look great. I think we should hurry up and find some real evidence instead. Okay, you're right. You're also no fun. Yeah, he's down, Emma. If we get caught, it's GG's. This jewelry box. Oh my, I wonder what kind of jewelry is in here. It'd be worth a fortune. Kind of careless just to leave it out in the open. Yeah, they're lucky it's just us in here and not actual thieves. We shouldn't be here either, Emma. Wait, what? Jeff, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train just hit a bump or something. It opened on its own. Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But, you know, now that it's open, guess we could take a quick look. Just cards? This isn't jewelry. A bunch of random playing cards. Do you think they came from the deck from the table there? Maybe, but what are they doing in the jewelry case? I wonder if there's any puzzles here in this game. I don't know, but it's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Let's make a note of what the cards are in the case. Maybe will come handy later. I imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure. If it makes you happy, Emma. Alright, done. Let's close this back up just to be safe. Yeah. Also, always put everything back where it came from. Alright, 8 of spades, 5 of diamonds, jack of clubs, 3 of hearts, king of spades, 2 of clubs, queen of diamonds, and ace of cards. It's my starting hand in Persona 5 Persona 5 Tycoon. I wonder why these cards in particular were put away in there. 8-5 Jack 3 King. There's a lot of things there. There's seems like a bunch. Let's just check more things. How about the deck next to it? Next to the jewelry case. Looks like a deck of playing cards. Alright, never mind. How about this? Pills? Looks like a bottle of aspirin. Alright. Aspirin. It's a pretty comfy little couch. Oh yeah, what are they called? Is it a couch or is it one of those fainting chairs? Kind of an odd place for a mirror, but it sure does look fancy. Oh, what's that? What I saw there? Yeah, what's this? The couch looked pretty cozy, huh? Is it just me or is there something shiny in between the cushions? Let's take a look. A ring. You're right, this is the ring. Is this the ring we keep seeing? A wedding ring, maybe. This must belong to one of them. Well, what, we're gonna take it? You think so? I don't know, I have a hard time believing a married person would drop their ring so carelessly. Alright, maybe we should take a closer look at it. Alright, let's take a closer look. Oh, is this... We're gonna see some inspection? Looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognize though. Let me see. Oh damn, you got a specific sprite for this? I think this is in Vendreka's native language. Vendreka is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Yes, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of the citizens spoke. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I felt like it was a bit odd to be an English-speaking country in the middle of Europe. It's sort of obsolete now, though. Alright. Wonder what it says. Alright, let's inspect. No, not inspect, but... How about this? It's a painting of a young couple in a garden. Oh, what a beautiful painting. Such a passionate depiction. There we go. Say it with some gruff of young love. Just saying dick, bro. Depiction. There we go. Brush strokes make it look impressionistic. This was probably painted in the late 1800s or early 1900s. Since when were you such an art enthusiast? Oh, I'm not really. I just took an art history course my freshman year as a breadth requirement. It was fun though, and now I could trick people thinking I'm super cultured whenever I see fine art. Hey. Well, you could fool me. Wait, so was she lying or was she just eyeballing it? Look at that side of the bed. I can't believe this even fits on the train. Well, is this a king-size bed on the train? Looks like a double to me. Not gonna lie, it looks like a double. Goofy looking top hat. What else? Look outside. Nothing here. It's just a part of the plan. Are we done here? Let's discuss. Oh, I know what we should do. Let's show this ring to Professor Madden. I'm sure he could translate it for us. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. What if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on, Jeff. It was wedged between two couch cushions. Probably didn't even know it was there, unless somebody put it there. If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later and say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. I have to know what this ring says. It may be our only clue. Alright, I'll hold on to it. Let's get out of here quick. Alright. Seems like we're out of here, and let's just save. Alright, let's go. I wonder if we could get like a game over. Oh! Oh, oh no. Record. Uh-oh. Hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost and, what's with this guy? Isn't he gonna say anything? Monty, dear, can you get me an aspirin? My head is pounding. Oh. What's this? We have guests? Oh, hello again. Oh, it's you. Didn't I already tell you I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about? What are you doing in our cabin? That's, you see, we were just, well, you know, it's a funny story. We were, oh, it's like this. I'm guessing none of these are helping. Monty, unamused. What's that, dear? You said you invited these two in our cabin? Huh? Yo, he's vouching for us. Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Sure, you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, we're not bougie for them. Anyway, did he just cover for us? Phew. I don't know why he would, but thanks, Monty. Yeah, I owe you one. So sorry to bother you. Yeah, we're safe. If he's doing that to us, he's good in my books. We're sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? I'm trying to solve a mystery. I really am in no mood for an interrogation. Monty dear, where is that aspirin? I could give you the aspirin if you want. Let's talk. Alright, the aspirin. Alright, let's give her aspirin first. You afford this ridiculous room. It must be absolutely loaded. Should I just check money? I wonder what this guy deal is. Woman. He's being awfully dramatic about this headache. You don't remember where you put the ball? Oh, money, what am I supposed to do? Oh, my head, what am I to do? Discuss. Is there an aspirin bar here somewhere? Yeah, and it's there. Alright, finally, there. I know where it is, finally. Let's give this to her before she collapses. Oh, whoa, don't show the damn ring. We found this aspirin bottle. You did? Quickly, give it to me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you? I don't know. Looks a little to your left, maybe? I'm feeling better already. Look at this. Look at this sprite. Looking down on us right here. I suppose looks aren't everything. You were actually somewhat helpful. You said you want to ask us some questions, yes? I suppose we could spare some of our time, but please, make it quick. My name is Vida, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want? Whoa, don't... I swear, if this show is the ring, let's not. Let's not. So just make like a unique save. I'll put this down to... let's do 10, actually. And I'll save over... It might be like a game over screen. I'll save it over. I mean, I could do it now if I wanted to. But nah, I'll do it another time. Should I do it now? But like, what are you doing then? Check Monty? His outfit shiver is interesting. I'm assuming he's a magician. But why isn't he saying anything? Yeah, are these... This woman seems to be a real piece of... Yeah, is this his, like, assistant or something? Assistant wife? Wait, we're not showing the ring. Surely not. What are these two hiding? Oh yeah, let's talk. Alright, missing woman. I already told the young lady. Monty and I haven't any idea what she's talking about. Big roll there, Monty. Monty was it? What if he's just like... Can't speak, he's mute. So, what do you do, Miss Vida? What do I do? What a inspirited question. Inspirited, is that how you said? A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Alright, she's just bougie then, rich. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's like... Is she thinking we're like working class? We're middle class. I guess she looks down the middle class, huh? She's that rich, huh? My husband and I are going on a holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. Movements. Hey, Vida. Did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? Was it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can I have a drink without being under surveillance? Is that allowed? Drinking... I don't think you're allowed aspirin with alcohol, no? You tell me, guys. I've never taken aspirin before. I'm sorry, I was just curious. I mean, I wouldn't take alcohol with like a paracetamol or something. Yes, I ordered a glass of wine. White wine. The finest Chardonnay they had to offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some of the swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. I was showing the ring. No way we're showing the ring. Well, alright, let me show the ring. I'll save it. I found this ring, bros. Hey, did you lost a wedding ring? We found this on one of the train cars and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. He's looking to his side. You know something? Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Whoever bought it must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewelry store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I dumped him on the spot. Yeah, Monty looks concerned. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? Yo, Monty looks like he made a terrible mistake. Well, now we've got the free ring, though. A wedding ring we found wedged between the couch cushions. I don't know why it says shoulders. In Vida and Monty's cabin. Inscription on it. It doesn't appear to belong to either of them. Why is it in that cabin in the first place? Don't tell me Monty's part of the group. Alright, let's discuss. Was it too hot? What? Let's check. I don't know what I'm doing. Notes? Discuss? Let's check with Vita again. Real piece of work. Monty? Why is he saying anything? You remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, is that her name? Other than the time she rudely interrupted our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions. No, I can't say I do. But... Oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's alright, dear. It isn't your fault you weren't taught any manners as a child. I forgive you. Ignore her, Emma. Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since we've gotten here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? Monty looks distraught, bro. Monty and I are well known in the Vendrecken High Society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you to understand. Like you two to understand. Train. We're going on holiday to London. Yeah. Yes, I had a glass of white wine. Let's check up with Monty. He doesn't speak yet. Someone like that. Oh, can we check the cards? Maybe we could communicate with cards. Hands off. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just looking. Jewelry in that case is worth more than your life, you barbaric middle-class Neanderthal. Don't even look at it. Yes, ma'am. I apologize. Good. Terrifying, but... Guess there's more to those cards in the cases. Nothing here. How about this? You got a nice, design necklace. How do you think Vita knows what Monty is thinking? Maybe we could ask a little bit more about him, alright? If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Yeah, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love like the two of us. I wonder how much her idea of true love involves expensive jewelry. Anymore? Monty, what do you do for a living? Vita, it's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. Now he's looking back at us. Alright, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Vita. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time. You know, you should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Vita. Very lucky indeed. Don't be snarky now. It's quite unbecoming of a young lady yourself, like yourself. Now, both of you, out. Out. O-U-T. O-W-T? Out. That's a Tom and Jerry reference there. I don't know about you, but I think I'm starting to get a headache now. You alright, Emma? I'm sorry we didn't get much more information. It's okay, Jeff. Didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, that ring. Let's go talk to Professor Mann before it gets too late. Yeah, did the screen turn yellow? I think I should be alright. Because it's not display capture. This is window capture. Oh, and Jeff, let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it too. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seemed a little tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. Sure, no problem. Professor Madden, he should probably be reading in his cabin or something. Alright, let's see the notes. Yeah, also, the OWT... yeah, it was different times back then. Vita's husband? I'm assuming he's a magician, surely. Bit of a mystery. Alright, how about Vita? Real piece of work. Why wine? Chardonnay. Chardonnay, why wine? I don't really know my alcohols. Well, let's go to Martin's cabin. Oh, is it going night now? Alright. Yeah, sorry, I had to take a drink. There's a fly near me. Oh, Emma, Jeff. Come in, come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing? We're good. How about you? You haven't been enjoying the ride? Well, you haven't been enjoying the ride? Have you been enjoying the ride? Is probably what she said. Yeah. Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me a chance to catch up on some reading and time to grade some papers for my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the trip. Sure, come on in, Jeff. Yeah, sure. Guess the ring could wait a bit. Wait, so... Yeah, so this guy, like, brought papers? What was he marking? So, what did the two of you think about our trip? Did you have a nice time? Oh, it was one... I'm assuming we just went for, like, a week travel, honestly. A week trip. Oh, it's wonderful. Vendreka is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I'm glad you think so. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. And you, Jeff, what do you think about your time in Vendreka? Oh, yeah, I agree. It was beautiful, and those hot dogs were unreal. Ah, yes. Well, I hope you... No, I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. The trip was more... You know, if I say... if you're saying shit like, oh yeah, those hot dogs were unreal, no wonder, you know, man thinks, like, a bit differently about you. What the hell? Ugh, bad answer, yeah. Bad. More than just a vacation, yeah. Yeah, and those hot dogs were unreal. Yeah, saying stuff like that ain't gonna get you... That ain't gonna get you on his good side. This trip was much, yeah, more than just a vacation after all. Yeah, you can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper. I'm sure Jeff has as well. Yeah. No. Professor, can I ask you about something about Vendreka? It's for my paper. Yes, of course. Would you like to know? Before our trip, you emphasized to Jeff and I the importance of the Vendrekan Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrekan History Museum, there's barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendreka was split into two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendreka, the east side, now called Gambrika, remaining under military occupation, correct? Yes, that is correct. This period of Vendrekan history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit? A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all the Vendreka's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there. Did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all of the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that has plagued us for centuries. And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though, it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split into two, Vendreka has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy, but Gambrika? Yeah, that cannot be said the same of Gambrika. In the intervening years, Gambrika has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but the violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was supposed to be the end. Gambrika's independence was always intended to come close behind. But the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendreka abandoned Gambrika. To this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way. That's unbelievable. Of course, not all Vendrekans chose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendreka a welcoming place for Gambrikans of refugees. Don't come back to that, son. Among them is Senator Gordon, my own friend. Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendreka to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him. That is correct. Man, I haven't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. No, I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature, as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my study. Yeah, I was assuming it's like, wouldn't you go to England? No shade to America. I mean, no shade to America. But when you go to England, yeah, I accepted a teaching position. It was later offered further opportunities in America, and then you went to America. All right. Next thing I knew, I've been away from home for nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my home country. I thought it would be illuminating for you two both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vendreka, that price was Gambrika. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbors, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful for that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees into Vendreka with open arms. And I dream of a day that Alright, hold on. Come on, you can do this. Reunification, yeah, I don't know, is lost, of our countries can be realized. Why I'm saying reunification? Alright. Give up, Jeff. Wow, this political situation in Vendreka is more complicated than I thought, yes. And it's going to be a really, probably a main point on this story. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. No wonder man likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I could think of to say is how much I like those stupid hot dogs. Ugh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, by the way, I want to ask, is this a photo album table, Professor? Huh? Alright, give up. Oh yes, that's in the past. I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendreka. I suppose I was right around your age. Do you mind if we take a look? Not at all, though. These photos are so old, I wonder if you even recognize me. Let's find out. Alright, yeah, it's the guy with the same damn haircut, no? Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me? This guy, no? It's gotta be him, right? So I'm the guy on the left. Wow, don't tell me. Is this you, Professor? In the middle? Very perspective, Emma. Yes, that's me. You don't look that much different. Your hair is just a little messier now. Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo? On the left is Senator Gordon, alright. Though back then, he was just a political science student. Don't tell me the right is like... Maya, alright, another literature student. Oh, did you visit Maya on the trip as well? In a sense, yes. Maya was killed about a year after this photo was taken, during an uprising. Oh my, I'm so sorry. It's alright, yeah, it's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. Maya. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business. And I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like that. Damn. Man's really been through a lot, hasn't he? Well, it is getting rather late. I'm going to get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating. Thanks, Professor. Have a good night. Wait, Emma, we have something we want to show Professor Mayan, right? That's right. I almost completely forgot. What's this? You have something to show me? Yes, I do. Show the ring. Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but we think it's in Vedrekan, so we're not sure what it says. Will you be able to translate it for us? Of course you can. A ring, sure. Let me take a look. It's like, where did you get this ring? Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendrekan, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence, so Gambrican. Or Gambrica. If I had to guess, I'd say this ring comes from Gambrica. The engraving says, to my beloved, aka, to my beloved, farewell my beloved. Roll credits. Didn't Emma say the woman she had met had a name begin with A? You said you found this on the train. It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose. Yeah, we've been trying to find out who it belongs to. Well, whoever this ring owner, who's this, yeah. They cannot have gone far. You have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow. Can I have the ring back, Professor? Oh yes, of course. Alright, let's see the notes we've got. Gambrica. Not farewell, yeah. What's this? The revolution? Was a compromise made between the revolutionaries and the occupiers. Alright, so it was a partial victory. And in the years... Yep. Ring. To my beloved AK. What was it doing in Thimjig then? Thank you for the translation, Professor. Of course, it's been quite some time since I've read Vendrick writing. It reminds me of my childhood. We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again. Think of nothing. Think nothing of it. Good night, you two. Good night, Professor. Alright, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today. Sure. Alright. Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today. I can hardly keep track of it all in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go by everything we found today and see where we're at. Good idea. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you? Alright, yeah, sure. As I'm sorry, I'm adjusting a few things on my... just in my seat position. Alright, why not? Want to see if you've really been paying attention. Hee. Oh, yeah, I mean, do I have to? Oh, come on, Jeff. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. Should I save it? It's fine if you want to relax. Yeah, let me relax. I feel like I'm hungry. I feel like my body's being drained, bro. I need to eat. So, still look for ideas, huh? Try not to stress about it much, Jeff. Something will come up to you. It always does. Hey, is everything alright? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Martha. Martha? Who's that? My puppy. Oh, haven't I ever mentioned her? I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Jeff? Well, we had a turtle when I was a kid. He was my buddy. Oh, what was his name? My parents let me name him, and I named him Tom. Tom the turtle, huh? I thought you would. Tom and I had something special. You wouldn't get it. So I did. Easy down, mate. Easy down. You gonna quiz me, huh? She really enjoys playing teacher, doesn't she? Well, alright. I'll humor her if it makes her happy. Review, is that it? Am I ready? Yeah, let's bring it on. Is this the end of the chapter? The end of the chapter review? Alright, let's start at the beginning. They always do this. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet up for lunch. But when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help. We decided we tried to find her and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right. That was a surprise. He continued his investigation from last night. The murder of the hotel. Do you remember his name, the victim? Yeah, Otto. Otto Keller. Yep, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there was some connection between him and this train. That isn't even the craziest part. It turns out Otto Keller was working as a housekeeper for another man who we found dead earlier this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. How gruesome. I wonder what all of this has to do with the train. It kind of scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? I want to know what Otto's doing at our hotel. Yeah, I'm curious about it. Yeah, I wonder what he was doing. Yeah, now they mention it. It's pretty freaky how this case seems to be following us. First our hotel, now our train. I sure hope it doesn't follow us onto our plane home too. At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next. Daltrey was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought it was crazy. We're still not like putting not even two to two together. Like she met the woman before she had the drink. Like to be honest, Emma, you did go a little crazy. What's with sneaking into someone else's room and all? That's not funny, Jeff. I'm not proud of that, you know. Besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he sold only 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cash register records. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered? Yeah, 1 tea, 1 wine was the only one with wine, yeah. Exactly. He said I got a cup of tea, but only 1. And that I was by myself. How about the money? I guess, you know, it's not really like card. Just cash. But he said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we learned was Vida, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Vida, I was certain that her and Money saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to the cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in. Correct. Then you joined me, and we searched the cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. It was on the cushion, yeah. Oh, right, around here. We gotta pick the right location. Exactly, it was wedged between the cushions in the cabin's couch. So we asked Man to transfer it, but before we leave, Vida and Monty came back. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversation with them, and shout out to Monty for saving us there. Well, what do you think? Did anything in that conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? Yeah, it's odd that they didn't seem to recognize the ring. Vida sure seemed reluctant to tell us what Monty does. Yeah, I wonder why he... Yeah, it's odd that they didn't seem to recognize the ring, yeah. If the ring doesn't belong to them, isn't the only explanation that somebody else was in their cabin? I guess it could have been a train attendant or maybe a previous passenger? Maybe, but I don't know. I just have a funny feeling that this ring is important somehow. At any rate, Vida denied ever seeing the woman, as expected. She kicked us out and that was it. Then, finally, we talked to Professor Martin. He told us about Vendreca's After I took that drink, I can't even pronounce everything. Complicated political history. How the East and West was split during the revolution and how Vendreca has prospered while their neighbors in Gambrica suffered. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from college days. It's sure hard to believe he was our age once. He was pictured with 2 of his friends. Do you remember the names? The one on the right, the literature student? Maya. Or Mia. He was apparently killed during the revolution. It must have been so hard for Man to lose his friend like that. Anyway, before we left, we had Man translate the engraving for the ring. So my last question, what was the initials on the ring? To my beloved what? AK. Bringing up all the features of the game. Yeah, that was it. To my beloved AK. Got a case on our hands. So where does this leave us? Well, I know that the woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible that she's the AK written on this ring. Can I remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her? No, I don't remember, but if we operated under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Vida and Monty's cabin. I definitely got the sense that Vida was hiding something from us, and I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on though. At this point, the ring is our only clue. Yeah. At least it's something, right? No, Jeff. For a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right. I was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm not entirely sure what to believe, but... Well, that ring gives me some hope at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time, but... As long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. Thank you for helping me today, Jeff. I'm sorry to have dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll... First thing tomorrow, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, correct? Yes, that's right. The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Vida and Monty too, like you said. If that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow it's going to be a long day, so we want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. Alright, what's the funny? You know, Jeff, you've really changed a lot since we first met. Have I? I know it's only been a few years, but we've really grown up in that time, you know? I think you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing center. Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me. I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then. Please make it stop. I'm sorry. That probably sounds so patronizing. My point is just, it's been a long time since then, and well, oh, I don't know, you've just come a long way, you know? I guess. It doesn't really feel like it, though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm being honest. What makes you say that? I don't know, I just don't think I've impressed him at all, like you. I wouldn't worry about that, Jeff. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had the time to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I ever had. I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is just going to blow him away. Really? I believe in you. Thanks, Emma. Then, you know, we got the classic, after the events of this, I do the term paper, you know, pen on paper, it flows well, it goes well. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning, Jeff. Bright and early. We don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her after all. Good night. Good night. I wonder if there's like an insane twist in this. Or is it just going to be your standard, classic mystery? We'll see. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? She acts like she's my mom. She's proud of her little student. It's humiliating. Oh, I fucked it up again. Humiliating. Fuck. Humiliating. It's Hugh. Humiliating. I can't say it as quick as I can. What am I even doing here? How did I let Emma talk me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Humiliating. I'm never gonna get it through. Man could see through. Right through me. You could tell I'm nothing like her. Everything comes so easy to her. Never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with that same confident, cheery attitude. It's so annoying. It's so, well, why? Yeah, it's so annoying, yeah. I like this flaw in that character here. But, I don't respect him dissing our tutor, dissing our homegirl, Emma. Emma, I won't let you down. Never mind. He's not dissing. Play chapter 2. Should we end it here? We got a few... No, we won't end it. I'm hungry, though. My body's like saying chills in my body, bro. Don't know why. Saying I'm feeling sweats. What time is it? 10 o'clock, huh? I forget. Emma would have woken me up. Oh, don't tell me she disappeared. That would be crazy. Jeff, are you awake? Speak of the devil. 10 o'clock is not bright and early in the morning. Oh, Jeff, we have a problem. Whoa, slow down. What's going on? It's the ring. It's missing, Jeff. It's missing. Yes, I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep. When I woke up, it was gone. Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear, it's just like it just disappeared. Oh, Jeff, what are we gonna do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now. Not really. Hold on, Emma. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know what was written on it. Yeah. We still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can still continue investigating without the ring. Maybe you're right. Oh, it's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it? This is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible somebody took it while she was sleeping? Who even knew she had it, other than Martin and Vida and Monty? Let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can. You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus. What do you think we should start today, Jeff? Good question. Well, we still have 3 potential winners to ask, to question. The 2 guys in polos and the old man. He said they were with you in the lounge car around this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Vida and Monty again too. I'm not exactly sure what else we could ask them, but we know they're hiding something, or must be hiding something. Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we're ever unsure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over. I have a feeling today is going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Yeah, I'll take my break soon, Emma. Yeah, we're suffering from, it's not really imposter syndrome, is it? I guess we're just feeling a bit, you know, a bit low self-esteem in our abilities, in our... So I wonder if he was ever married, or if he had any kids. My guess is no. He seems like a bit of a loner to me. Alright, let's see the rest of Martin's thing. Actually, trip, yeah, it was just this bomb part, right? Opened up. We got some nice chill music though. Vita and Martin. Let's do the lounge car first. Let's visit these characters. Alright, I see the two guys in the polo shirts. What's with all that commotion? I think it's just those guys in the booth over there. It sounds like they're having an argument. Wait, if that's them. Those are the guys in polos who were here with us yesterday. Let's talk to them quick. Excuse me. Murmur. Hey, are you mine? Murmur. That's a cowards club. Murmur. Excuse me, you too. Do you mind if we... Murmur. It'll be ridiculous. You can never make this, that shot. Murmur. You want to bet? They ignore me completely. Alright, let's just talk to them then. Alright. We go back to the bartender? YouTube again. These two have been bickering here for over an hour. Most of the passengers have left since, finding it too noisy. Naturally, this isn't very good for business. Even my strongest plan wasn't enough to make them cease their arguing. He has not been here today. Alright, how about Vida? Hey, that woman who ordered a glass of wine yesterday. Vida, do you know anything about her and her husband, Monty? You can say I know a little, yes. Alright, let's elaborate. What interest do you have in those two? What's the ring? No, I have not seen any rings. Should we go back to the... check? Should I check the... discuss? What was that? Did you catch that? He seemed surprised when you asked him about Vida and Monty. Alright. Let's talk about the men. Alright. Go to... speak to? Talk to. Men. Again. How about we make a deal? Deal? Oh no. What could you possibly have in mind? I need those two men to leave so that my customers will return. I have been unable to get them to do so. If you could get them to go, I will tell you a secret about that couple, Vida and Monty. Secret? Can't promise the secret will be useful to you, but I suspect you will find it interesting. Well, do you have a deal? I don't know how much we can trust him, but we need to talk. Well, anything to go on by, honestly. Deal. Possibly after you succeeded. Alright, let's speak to the man. Excuse me. My shot game is a far better game than yours. Why do you three-putt every hole? Excuse me. What do you want? Can you see we're talking here? Yeah. What's the big idea, punk? Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get your attention for a little while now. Huh? Is that so? Well, I apologize for my companion's utter rudeness. His manners are as questionable as this game. My manners? My game? Why I oughta... if you don't mind me asking, what were you two talking about? Oh, it's nothing important. My friend Palmer here seems to think his short game is superior to mine, when he can't even hit a green inside 100 to save his life. At least I could putt, Dennis. You make a mockery of the greens with the amount of strokes you take. Jeff, do you know what they're talking about? Golf. Come now, my girl. What else were we talking about? Golf, of course. Can you not tell by the way we're dressed? Could be polo players for all I know. Horse polo. Horse riding, horse polo. What does that make sense? That does make sense. Anyway, you said you were trying to get our attentions, yes? What do you need? Alright, here we go. Let's talk. Yesterday. You two were in the lounge car around this time yesterday, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Do either of you remember seeing me with another woman there? We were sitting at the booth. Let me think. Thinking. Nope. No recollection of at all. But we were right there. You two were on that couch and... I'm sorry, miss. But you have to understand. When Palmer and I are engaging in passionate debate, there's little else either of us will pay attention. It's true, miss. It's very true, miss. For instance, yesterday, I believe we were having a spirited discussion about which club is better off the tee, the driver or the 3-wood. It's the 3-wood. With a 3-wood, it's fairways and greens all day, baby. The driver is too inaccurate. Maybe for a shank artist like yourself, nothing compares to the raw power of the driver, nothing. Calling me a shank artist? You're in the woods on half your drives. You gotta let the big dog eat, Palmer. He's hungry. The big dog is wild, Dennis. He can't be tamed. Yeah, are these guys still talking about golf? I have no idea. Hey, you. Why don't you sell this for us? Which club is better off the tee, the drive or the 3-wood? Can you go? I don't know much. You usually just do drivers, right? But I'm guessing play safe is about distance. I don't know, I think driver. What did I tell you, Palmer? It's all about power. No, this can't be. Well, it sells that one, doesn't it? Good choice, kid. You have a point. I mean, if you're accurate with the driver, like, why not use driver? Especially if you got a good arm as well. If you're accurate and got a good arm, yeah, you just do the driver. Anything that's that gets you closer to that flag, to the hole. I never picked up a golf club in my life. Alright, let's talk. Sorry, don't remember. Alright, we're checking. Dennis? Definitely the leader. Palmer, golf clothes are so funny. The polo, the little sweater. What we're discussing. Can't believe it. Another dead end. Of all the people you could have seen. Oh yeah, we need to get these guys out of here. Let's not give up just yet. You may not remember seeing us yesterday, but maybe we didn't know something else that's helpful. Let's keep talking with them for a bit. Oh, missing one. Can't say I recall seeing a woman like that. Me neither. What do you ask? A ring? What's that? Do I wear a ring? Absolutely not. Doing so would interfere with my grip. I don't even wear a glove, like most golfers do. You cannot possibly control the club unless you can feel it with your bare hands, unless the glove is like got some friction. There's the guy who complains about blisters after every round. I do no such thing. Oh yes, you do. How many times do I have to tell you? You're gripping the club far too tightly. I don't think they have the ring. Oh, Dennis Palmer. You want to know about Palmer and I? Hey? There's not much to tell. We're from London. Vendreka was the last leg of our trip. A dramatic and exciting tour of all the best golf courses in Europe. Well, that's what it was supposed to be anyway. Yeah, first the airline lost all our clubs in France. Then we got mugged in Switzerland. We tracked down the thieves to Austria and got our wallets back, but then our rental car broke down. We hitchhiked with an elderly couple for a while, but they kicked us out somewhere in Slovakia for ruining their vacation. Finally, yeah, because of their bickering. Finally, we walked across the hills for a few days until we were in Vendreka. Lo and behold, we came across the last golf course we intended to play on our trip. It was a miracle. At least it was, until it started thunderstorming. All told, we managed to play about 3 holes in 2 weeks. What a 3 holes they were. I've never played with such consistency before. Such grace. 2 birdies and an eagle. I hit every green, sank every long putt. I'll never play that great again in my life, and never. What do you think, Jeff? I got nothing. Old man? An old man? You see a ton of old men on the golf course, let me tell you. True, golf is one of the few sports you can still play in old age. I'll take that as a no. Alright, golf. Do I really want to ask him about this? We might end up being here all day. Alright. No discuss. Let me ask him about something else. Well, what we're asking? Golf again? I really don't think this is a good idea. Fear this won't be a waste of time, right? You. Who, me? I can see in your eyes. Do you want to see? Do you see it too, Aunt Palmer? Yes. Yes, I see it. You want to know more about golf, do you not? Oh no. Oh no. Well, there's nothing we can tell you. It's not? Golf is a game about feel, kid. Until you grip that club with your hands, take a swing, and watch that ball fly, you'll simply never understand. It'll be a waste of time taking golf with an amateur such as yourself. That's right, a complete waste of time. Couldn't agree more. However, I do see potential in you. A spark of something in your eyes, however small. If you like, I'll be happy to administer my pattern golfer's aptitude test to see what skills may be lying dominant in your soul. Well, what'd you say? It won't take a minute. Do I really want to do this? Can I save? You know what? I'll do a save here. No, actually, we'll do it now. Actually, rather not. What a pity. I thought you'd better off you. Perhaps I was wrong. Well, if you want to change your mind, don't hesitate to ask. Alright, now we save. And go back in. I think this might be the last interaction I do. Okay, bring it on. Ah ha ha ha. Wonderful now. Now, if you close your eyes, if you just close your eyes. Now, I'd like for you to clear your mind. Forget your surroundings. There's nothing but the sound of my voice. I want you to imagine the sounds of a warm summer's day, a nice breeze, birds chirping, insects buzzing, cars going by in the distance. Okay, I can hear it. Now allow an image to form in your mind. Form a humble tee box. A vast expanse of fairway stretches before you on a clear sunny afternoon. Maybe something like this. Oh, damn. Good. Now, the most important part. You take your driver out of your bag and place a tee in the soft grass in front of you. You place a ball on the tee. You're going to take a swing. This will require focus, concentration. Your goal, a straight drive down in the middle of the fairway. Now, imagine the form of your swing you'll take. You must perfectly time the moment of impact, achieving the balance of power and precision. Can you visualize what such a thing may look like in the abstract? I don't know. How about something... Wait, I got it. Something like... Oh, shit. Ah, perfect. The moment's at hand. When you feel the timing's right, swing. There'll be no delay, no hesitation. You have just one shot to get it right. Remember, golf is a mental game. Don't overthink it. Just fill it out. Well, are you ready? This is just really stupid, but I won't back down for a chance. I'll show you. Just watch. Let's do it. Oh, you can save? You can save right here? Do it right here. Right now. Oh, that was just a little under. We'll see. Well, how did I do? Hit a mean slice. Well struck, but veered way right into a bunker. Gonna have a tough approach. It's worse. Nobody likes hitting it into a fairway bunker. I think that was pretty good, Jeff. You hit it pretty hard. Yeah, but I think I could do better. No. Reload back. Alright, bring me back. I think I did it again. You hit a mean slice. Well, how did I do? Not bad, kid. That was a pretty straight drive down the middle of the fairway. Alright, there we go. Wow, good job. I took this challenge. It took me over 100 tries to hit a shot that good. Now it could be beginner's luck, but still, I'm mildly impressed. There may be a future for you in this game after all. Wow, great job, Jeff. Who knew you were such a natural? Maybe I should invest in the set of clubs. Wait, what am I saying? No, we need to stop getting distracted. Alright, let's save here. What do I do? What's the discussion like? Something else. Yesterday? I'm missing her. That's intriguing. Oh, I think you're right, Jeff. This hasn't been very helpful. Yeah, so where do you want to go from here? I have no idea. Maybe we should try investigating somewhere else for a bit. Alright, we'll call it off then. Seems like we're calling it off. Alright, can we... what if I quit here? Alright, back to the tile screen, yeah. Great time to call it off. Yeah. So, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. There's no puzzles. We haven't gone through a puzzle, but it's been very interactive though. Very interactive. Yeah. I wonder what the twist is. There gonna be a twist? We're getting this conflict between the Vendreka and the Gambrika, between two countries or nations, I guess. Yeah, I'm liking my time so far. So next session, we're gonna talk to Vida and Monty, and then probably maybe they leave. I don't know. Talk to the bartender. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this session of Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. And I'll see you guys next time and catch you guys later.